Hey guys, welcome back to Average Outdoors. Just got back to my stand. It's about 4:20, where I shot that doe last night. Kind of in here after another doe, but I did hear some buck activity and I saw a rub on the way in here. But last night I heard a snort wheeze and I saw two younger bucks. It's kind of why I'm back in here. I'm not trying to wear it out, but I left my camera equipment in the tree. So I had to come back down here and get it anyway. So I'm just gonna hunt while I'm here. I've got a good wind. So I trimmed a couple shooting lanes out of this tree and should be good to go. All we need now is a nice mature buck or a doe. Anyway, I'm gonna get settled in for this hunt. Hopefully the deer start moving soon. Bet. Bet. But it happened so fast. He was 30 yards. I shot right under him. He wasn't really spooked. I tried to grunt at him. He didn't know what to think of that, but man, I don't have any pictures of that deer. He's a nice buck. I mean, I practice that shot all the time. It looked good. It just dropped right under him. When I first saw him, he was on a close trail. I thought he's going to come by like 10 yards, and then he diverted. It's still awesome to see a buck up on his feet. I'm going to try to settle back down. Who knows what could happen? He might come back, or another one might come by. Usually doesn't happen that way, but we can hope.
Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cuddyback, Drake Non-Typical, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, RK Tractors, Ozonics, Redneck Blinds, Wasp Archery, and Realtree.
Hey guys, it's October 26th. Pheasant season is in full effect, so we're here in shotgun. Shotgun's in the background. We are out on the farm where we saw Pretty Boy last year and got a lot of pictures of him and never got a shot. We did have one shot at a nice 10-pointer about 100 yards from this stand. We're on a tree line. To our south we have some bedding area. In the north we have a food source. The wind is perfect for this stand tonight. We're really excited about hopefully seeing some deer. We saw jumped to 3 or 4 does on our walk in, so we'll have to wait and see what the night brings.
was real nice and quiet coming into the stand. We're hunting the River Bluff property this morning. Did a couple rattling sequences here just within the last half hour. It's been really still though. We're gonna sit here for a couple hours and see if we can get something stirred up. Button buck down here to my right. It's good morning. I didn't see any activity at all until about 8 o'clock. And then after a couple rattle sequences, I think we saw 4 or 5 different deer total. And nothing to get too crazy excited about, but it was good to see the activity. We're going to try to get back out in a couple days. Brian and I are going to have to do something about which property we want to focus on. We're going to climb down and go pull these cameras and see what kind of daytime activity we've been having down here. I'm going to hunt on my way in too. Just ground hunt. We might kick something up.
Alright guys, just to recap this morning's hunt. It's October 26th. It's about 11:30. We climbed out of the tree, ran down and pulled a couple cards out of some cameras we had on the trail. Pretty happy with what we saw. We have the one camera sitting over a scrape and some good activity there. For the first time we're seeing some consistent daylight bucks, which is fantastic. Brought it back up here to the truck, downloaded the card. I went back down with the empty card and I saw a very nice buck. But anyway, I didn't have a shot at him, so it doesn't matter. But I know what's out there now, and I've seen it not only on camera, but I've seen him in person, and it got me really excited. So we are going to be back here real soon. Yeah, I don't know. We don't even know what to call this buck yet, but I'll pull up some card pictures and reference him there. A week from today is November 2nd. That's Brian and I's best day last year for activity during daylight hours, so I'm excited.
Well, good morning. It's the morning of October 27th, and I left everything hanging in the tree last night. There is no wind again this morning, but this is where double G3 or split G3 showed up yesterday morning. He also showed up 100 yards right up the hill here last night, so right where we thought he would be at. I originally thought I saw him the night before, but I don't think that was him. That must have been a different buck. He ended up traveling to the south last night. This is where they like to come back in and kind of check before they go to bed. So hoping he comes across this fence jump and then curls up the path like he did yesterday morning. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. He didn't show up till about 9 o'clock yesterday, so I'm hoping that we get a chance to see him before then. So it's Sunday morning, so church is a priority, so we're going to make sure to get back to church. The latest I can hunt today is until about 9:30, and then I'll make it back for the 11 o'clock service. But it's been kind of a fun weekend knowing that deer's up on his feet, but it's going to be that time, late October, so really exciting. And it's
only going to get better from here on out for the next couple weeks. So hang tight. We'll see what happens. It's about 9:20. Got about 10 minutes left. I had about a flurry of activity there. A couple does got downwind of me, and I didn't even know they were there. And I looked behind him, and there was a pretty good buck behind him. I caught a glimpse of him going up through the trees. They turned around and ended up walking off. They never really got too spooked. But he followed him to the west, and it was a pretty good deer. I don't think he was quite a shooter, maybe a 3.5-year-old, but at least I got some glimpse of him going through the trees. The fog has lifted, and so the camera's starting to fog over now, and with the humidity. But just had a doe and buck, a small 1.5-year-old, just fly through here so fast I couldn't even stand up. And then I just had 2 does sneaking behind me in the creek, and then they went back to the east. So decent activity, after that 8 o'clock time frame. So we're gonna close her up for this weekend, and hopefully get out next week during the cold front, and then next Saturday for sure. So hang with us. The quest for the split G3 is still on. So thanks for watching Outreach Outdoors on Midwest Whitetail.